Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
Come on, please.
Vic, I'm trying.
An Italian festival
Is everyone excited to try our polenta balls today?
was a Greek tragedy
There's hardly any filling in there apart from the polenta.
Can't really taste the prawn at all.
when Helena and Vicky were sent to sudden death.
We're going to win this, so I don't care.
Then, after a food truck whitewash,
It was really disappointing.
The burger's a little bland.
4 teams were left to cook off in Kitchen HQ.
A little concerned because the people we're up against, they're all phenomenal cooks.
And it was the best mates
Well, that didn't work.
who failed to keep it all together.
Your tortilla wasn't strong enough for this stage of the competition.
I want it to be known that we are going to come out fighting.
Tonight,
Right, action starts now.
that fight is
So
on.
stressful.
And it's the boys versus the girls.
We need to stay in this competition.
Pressure, right there.
Harry and Christo
Man on man, relay set.
face Helena and Vicky.
We got to have 2 brains today, not just one.
And one of our most loved teams will be eliminated.
Quick, Vicky, I don't want him to burn.
This is going to be so close.
This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. And everything's alright. We live the best life. This is the best night of my life. This is the best night of my life.
Walking into Kitchen HQ, we know that this could be the last time we cook today. We just want to go in and fight as hard as we can.
To know that we're here today, it's a scary feeling. You know, I don't want to be the team going home tonight. We need to stay in this competition.
We'd prefer Harry and Christo to win. The girls are really up themselves, kind of cocky.
Yeah.
Harry and Christo, Helena and Vicky. Today, you're in the fight of your lives. This is going to be a battle of trust and teamwork. Today, we want you to present your best 3-course meal. Helena and Vicky, how much does this competition mean to you?
Crying. This competition means a lot to Vicky and I. We don't want it to end today.
I'm not crying. I'm still not crying.
I said I wouldn't cry. We get pretty emotional because our dream is to start our own small business with food. To have this opportunity, if we won the prize money, would definitely kickstart our career.
Harry and Christo, you've had a rough ride of late, but when you guys are on song, you can really deliver.
How are you feeling today?
I think we both feel pretty good today. We're excited about our menu. They are dishes that we love to cook. We're going to do whatever we can to win this competition.
Good.
We know that we've got a really tough slog ahead of us. Harry and Christo, definitely the underdog. But as we've learnt, it only takes one stuff up. The underdog could easily win this.
The guest judges will join us for the blind tasting. This is your chance to impress.
Teams, your entrees must be served in 1.5 hours.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Take to your stations. Your time starts now.
Come on, guys. Okay, we know we have to have a chat. Okay.
Harry and Christo are some of our best mates in this competition, and we don't want them to go home yet. It's really nerve-wracking.
We know who we're doing this for today.
Yeah, Grandma.
She's in Greece at the moment, so we're cooking a lot of her favourite dishes.
With all this pressure and stress, by looking at the photo of our grandma, it just makes us feel so much better.
We'll keep her close, hey?
Yeah, all right.
We got this, Helena?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, this is our favourite date dishes.
Especially the entree, this is my date dish.
Yeah.
And
No, it's mine. You
my
copied
date
me.
dish. I taught it to you, and now we both use it as date dishes. Yes, that's what happened. You stole it.
I didn't. You stole from me. Let's start.
Okay.
I'm going to get the deep fries out, Christo. For entree, we're making tuna carpaccio. For main, we're cooking Wagyu steak with béarnaise sauce and truffle chips.
For dessert, we are preparing espresso creme brulee.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
We want to work hard, but we want to make it enjoyable because if it's the last time we're cooking in this kitchen, we don't want it to be full of stress. We want it to be full of fun.
Let's go for it.
Let's do this.
I'm just going to soak these mussels in some icy cold water.
Yep. For entree today, we're cooking mussel saganaki with dill pita bread. For main, we're making baked moussaka with a Greek salad. For dessert today, we're making raspberry and banana cake with a sweet dukkha and citrus curd.
We all know that dessert, you only got 30 minutes, so it's crucial we get that on straight away, okay?
We've got to have 2 brains today, not just one.
No, definitely 2 brains.
We look over to Chloe and Kelly, and of course the girls are having a little bit of a giggle.
The girls are lucky they're good at food. But they've got 2 brains today.
Oh, wow. Hey girls, soon you'll be in this position and we'll be laughing at you because you'll be going home.
5 minutes has already gone, Len. Remember, we've got to watch our time.
Yep.
I don't want to go home. I'm not ready to go home just yet.
Oh, Harry, I reckon we've done this brulee 5 or 6 times.
Together, we've done it 5 or 6 times.
First thing Harry's going to do is start on the tuna carpaccio. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to start on the creme brulee. I am going to heat up the milk, sugar and cream with the vanilla pod and espresso shots. And then I'm going to whisk in the egg yolks.
How many chilies do you want, buddy?
No more than that.
Yeah?
That's heaps.
The ladies like it hot.
Tuna carpaccio, it's just our go-to dish. You know, if you're going to try and impress a girl, we pull out the tuna carpaccio.
So if this is their go-to date dish, why have they never cooked it for us? Guys, why have you never cooked this for us?
Well, we are right now, aren't we?
It's quite obvious who Harry and Christo's supporters are going to be today.
Their biggest supporters.
There could be a little bit of MKR romance, but we'll have to wait and see.
Harry and Christo are more classic dishes that they've done before, dishes that they love to eat and love to cook. They're starting with a beautiful tuna carpaccio, which is simple, but it needs to be done well.
So raw tuna with a light dressing.
That's right.
Helena and Vicky, I think they've got some beautiful Greek flavours here. They're starting off with saganaki mussels, then they're getting into a moussaka, but they have a lot of work to do. This first hour and a half is so important that they just get so much prep done. And look how fast they're working.
Our raspberry and banana cake needs at least 40 minutes in the oven, and we don't have that time to do it in dessert time.
I'm confident today that we're going to cook our best, Len.
We need to redeem ourselves,
Yeah.
Vic. The last few weeks, we've had a few little hiccups here and there, and we haven't done the best we can. You know, we've lost a lot of our confidence. So today we need to rebuild that confidence.
I need to make sure that this cake does not get overcooked, OK?
I want my cakes to be soft, moist, and fluffy.
So this is a citrus soy dressing for the entree.
Yep.
And it's a balancing act, this one.
Yep.
We need to make certain that it's not too citrusy and that there's enough soy in it.
Besides the tuna itself, this dressing's the star of this dish.
Christo, I really like it.
Oh yeah, me too.
The citrus soy dressing, there's a bit going on in terms of flavours, but if you do get it right, it's amazing.
Now, today I'm doing the tomatoes nice and chunky, Len.
Yep. Today for my mussels, I'm going to make a beautiful feta tomato parsley sauce. Mussel saganaki. It's something our grandma would always cook for us.
Saganaki originally is actually the vessel that you cook
The dish,
with,
yes.
yeah, the dish itself.
If it's done well, it's a knockout.
I'm slicing really quickly, and I've just cut my finger.
Vic, they don't want blood in their food, OK?
We've got one hand chopping tomatoes.
She's a machine.
She is a machine. Can you believe she's single? Oh, unbelievable.
She'll be snapped out.
Oh, yeah. She'll be an absolutely hot commodity.
Vic, just remind me that my cakes are in the oven.
Christo, right now I'm cutting the tuna.
Getting the tuna slices right is probably the hardest part to this dish. It needs to be perfect.
It's just falling apart. It's too good.
Harry's having trouble slicing that tuna, and the fact is the knife has got a dry blade. Like the sushi master do, they put the tip of the knife in water and then they let it drop all the way down and then they slice and they do it again.
It's flaking apart. Cut down again, and it's just not working. Right now, I'm really worried that I just won't be able to plate this up.
Helena, cleaning the mussels is a very big task.
Oh, I'm going to be here all day cleaning these mussels.
You know what? With this stupid thumb, I can't clean these now.
Do you want to swap jobs? I'll do that and you do the mince meat?
No, it's fine. I got this.
All right.
Working?
Yes, trying to go as quick as I can, Manu.
I'm a little interested about your carpaccio. Tell me exactly what you're going to do to make it amazing.
So we're going to cut it as thin as possible.
Yep.
I'm having a bit of trouble cutting it down that way because it's flaking off the grain. But basically what we do is we put a little bit of raw garlic. I know you don't like raw garlic, but this really adds a lot of flavour to it. Chili, olive oil.
Just listen to what you just said.
Yeah, OK. But I know, but we know that this works and we love it this way.
Sure.
And to cook the garlic off, we are putting garlic chips on it. But if we know that it works this way and we want to serve it this way.
If it's your recipe and you believe in it,
Yeah.
I don't want to judge it.
OK. You'll judge it later.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. We're questioning, you know, what should we do? Is there another solution? Perhaps we should lessen the amount?
If they don't like it, mate, that's, you know what, that's our dish done our way.
I'm very concerned about it. And potentially the raw garlic could be our downfall.
Teams, you've got 45 minutes remaining. Taste everything as you go.
Time's never our friend, Christo. I'm thinking about this garlic situation. I'm thinking, I've got to chill out on the garlic. It's really quite strong.
Now, we're not putting garlic on. It's how we've always done it, Has.
We know that the judges don't like raw garlic, so I really need to be careful with how much garlic's going on the plate.
How you going, mate? You right?
Yeah.
You want my help?
I will need it with the tuna. I'm not happy with it.
The cutting of it?
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to change and go lengthways so it doesn't flake off. This is probably the crucial and hardest part of this tuna carpaccio. I decide to cut it lengthways rather than vertically. It comes up a treat. Do you want to come have a look at it?
Yeah, that looks beautiful.
All right, and
really
I'm going to put the salad in the middle.
We think this tuna dish is an impressive dish because it's simple, but done well, delicious. You got the chilli, you got the garlic.
Got the garlic now. I'm going to put the parsley on top.
Olive oil, citrus soy.
Yeah. But I won't put the citrus soy on yet.
So, Vic, I'm going to get on to our lamb mince. For Maine, we're making baked moussaka, and the key ingredient to a great moussaka is the lamb mince filling.
Vic, I'm going to add a bit of cinnamon as well into the mince. Yeah, good idea.
Grandma would, all right? This moussaka is our grandma's dish. We need to make her proud today.
I'm also going to chop up some fresh basil to go into the mincemeat. Yeah, lots, please, lots.
I don't know if I should just solely focus on the brulee for a moment.
Yeah, do that.
To make the espresso creme brulee, now that the milk and cream has come to the boil, I add coffee to taste. This is ready to rock. Harry, I'm combining the brulee mixture into the eggs very slowly. The creme brulee, it's a risky dish. If it is too hot, it'll make my eggs scramble. If it scrambles, with the time we've got left, dessert won't hit the plate. We always seem to throw one risky dish into our menus. Harry, I'm happy with this creme brulee. It's all smooth. It's the way it's meant to be. Once I'm happy with the consistency of the creme brulee, I pour it into ramekins. Now it gets baked. My biggest concern is making the custard set and be thick and creamy. Brulees are in.
Vic, I'm going to cook this pita bread.
Finally, I finished cleaning these mussels. Now I've got to start cooking my potatoes for the moussaka.
Think that's enough potatoes? All right, Vic, butter on that and lots of rosemary, yeah? What are you doing? Chop that up. No, that's how we do it, Len.
I pop the potatoes in the oven for about 20 minutes until nice and crispy.
I'm actually starting getting the ingredients ready for the panaforte. Panaforte is an Italian slice, and I know that it's often served with coffee. I combine hazelnuts, almonds, plain flour, cocoa, figs. The panaforte needs to be bound together with sugar and honey. I pour the honey and sugar onto the dry ingredients and bake at 160 for 40 minutes. I hope I make Mum proud doing this one, Has.
Vic, you need to get the mussels on. Really? It's too early. We've got so many to do, yeah.
Guys, you've got 30 minutes left. You need to pick up your pace. Hurry up.
They're going in for 2 minutes.
Timing is everything with mussels. We need to make sure we cook them right because Pete, he is the seafood king and we need to impress him.
They've got like 30 minutes in there putting mussels in.
I need to release all the beautiful juices into the sauce. If I overcook these mussels, they're going to become chewy and rubbery and the judges aren't going to like that.
Vicky, I'm going to start pulling out the mussels, OK? These aren't open. That's fine. You just don't want them to overcook. OK.
I add some feta in there, but I don't want to add too much because I need to find a balance in the saltiness.
All right, so what time are we going to put those mussels back in? Well, you can't put them in too early because they'll overcook, OK?
Okay, Harry, I'm frying your garlic chips right now. How crispy do we want these guys?
Not black, but quite crispy.
Bianca is offering a lot of help. She's very enthusiastic in her support today.
Oh, yeah. They're very strong, though. I don't like the flavour of them.
It's very garlicky.
I know. The whole way through this competition, the judges have said to us, if it's not 100%, don't put it on the plate.
Oh, no, I don't like them.
I don't like them. They're not good. They're not going on.
Guys, time's flying. You've got only 15 minutes to go.
Lena, the mussels aren't even in. All right, get them on then. I'll do this. Get them on, get them on. I need your help. Okay, come here. Okay, half. Oh. Sorry, wait. I think you put them in way too early. No, we haven't, Len.
Has, I have to get the brulees out of the oven and I have to get them into the fridge, yeah?
Yep.
To test that the creme brulees are cooked, shake them slightly and there should be a slight wobble in the middle. The problem with creme brulee is you can't tell exactly if it's going to set when it comes out of the oven because it forms a skin over the top of it and it sort of thickens as it cools. I'm just going to do it. I'm happy with it.
A lot of them them are not opening. Now, that's a worry, because there's not many mussels, yeah? OK, it's fine. Don't worry. We've got lots of open ones in here.
Guys, got 5 minutes left and we want beautiful plates.
We like the shape, guys.
Yeah, beautiful.
Love it. It actually looks so beautiful.
Looks like a love heart.
Oh, isn't that cute?
That's so cute.
It is his date dish. Yeah, Harry, who's the love heart for? There's only one. I hope your entree's better than your wink.
Ooh.
There's no denying it. Bianca would be very, very unhappy if Harry left the competition.
Helena, do you want to put fresh feta? I think there's enough feta in there.
feta, just some nice
fresh parsley. Yep. Yeah. Do you think, Len, it needs more sauce? I think more sauce, Len.
No, it's plenty.
And it'll be your fault if they say they wanted more sauce.
Manu always talks about sauce, so I need to make sure there's lots of sauce in there.
Do you want to cut this bread, Len?
What, just in half?
In half, yeah.
Teams, you've got 1 minute to go. This is it.
Let's go.
The bread should have been a little bit bigger.
No negative talk now, Vicky.
It's
I'm
no
happy.
negative talk.
Good work, now. Good work, boys.
Chris, have you done that top back plate?
Make it perfect. You've got the time.
I think I'm pretty happy with this dish.
Get it up, get it up.
It's a pretty dish.
Keep up the communication.
Paper towel, Chris, give me paper towel.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, guys. Time's up.
Yay!
Well done, man. This is probably the finest cutting I've ever done. I'm happy with it.
Oh, look at that. It looks great.
Teams, thank you for your entrees. We'll see you back here for the main course.
I would be devastated if this dish didn't taste right, because this is something we make for our family, and even though we think we've done a good job, we don't know what the judges are going to say.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. This tuna carpaccio, if it gets slammed by the judges, it's probably the one where we'll be most disappointed because we're the most confident in it.
I am very worried if those mussels aren't cooked perfect. They opened up, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too salty.
Yeah.
Probably most nervous about the raw garlic situation.
Looks really tasty.
Chefs, welcome back to the blind tasting table. Thank you. Shall we start with Team 1's carpaccio?
Sure.
Let's do.
That looked absolutely gorgeous the minute it hit the table, and I was really looking forward to eating it. That dressing is perfect. I love the balance in there.
There's a great acidity in the dressing, you know what I mean? It lifts the whole dish, but then it doesn't take away from the tuna. It's a sort of simple dish that you always bang on about. Let the ingredients come to the fore.
Is it too simple? It's not, because that dressing just has great balance. There's a little bit of acidity, there's a little bit of sesame in there, I think, but it all just comes together and really sings on the plate.
I was worried about the raw garlic. I can taste the garlic, actually.
There's a
I've got to say, it's not a huge issue.
I don't mind that garlic at all.
It's a cute little number to start off a three-course meal. It makes me really excited about what's coming next.
That looks really pretty.
That's really yummy.
That tuna is beautiful.
I like the raw garlic in it.
Thank you.
Let's try Team 2's dish, mussels saganaki with dill pita bread.
Presentation's very simple, takes me away on my holidays.
And it smells glorious.
Greek islands. That sauce, that's Mamma Mia.
The salty brininess of the mussel is still there, with this hit of chilli.
I think that bread, it's got a lovely, lovely texture. I really like it.
I think the mussel's been cooked to perfection. I think the sauce is really well developed.
It is a great dish. I would have loved to see a bit more feta crumble over the top.
Just a squeeze of lemon, maybe, or something like. Yeah, just lift it a little bit.
My favourite is the tuna. I like them both a lot, but for me personally, I prefer the tuna. Me too. Because it's a nice light way to start the meal.
Coming up.
No, please don't, Harry.
The heat is on.
Quick, Vicky, I don't want him to burn, the grill's on.
And later,
If you stay, you're really going to need to pull your socks on.
This is not a good sign.
one team will be eliminated.
Come on, teams, let's move it. We need your main course in 1 hour. Your time starts now.
Right, action starts now. Okay.
This competition means an awful lot to Christo and I. We've sacrificed a lot to be here. We're not going home today. Christo, I'm just carving up the meat. We've served up a pretty girly entree. So we really need to just get, a bit more manliness in this meal. So I'm going to give them a brontosaurus-sized steak, just so we feel like men.
Harry and Christo are doing a steak with béarnaise and chips. But it's more than a steak. It's actually beautiful Wagyu sirloin, well marbled with a lot of fat in it. I just hope they know the difference between a steak and a piece of beef like this, because it needs a lot of attention and care.
I need to get every piece the same, Christo.
Harry, I'm doing the reduction for the béarnaise, so it's white wine, tarragon vinegar, 2 teaspoons of dried tarragon leaves. This gets reduced with some shallots to about 1 tablespoon of liquid, 1 and a bit, all up.
All I want is you to make Manu impressed with your béarnaise. I don't care about anything else. Just do it, mate. I believe in you. You've got to do it.
Everyone loves my mum's béarnaise sauce, so I'm really making this one for Mum, and I hope they love it too.
Can't wait to eat this, guys.
Well done, boys.
We love Harry and Christo. We don't want the girls in this competition.
Vicky, I need to do the bechamel sauce, okay? And we need to work fast.
Vicky and I have so much to do for the moussaka. It's a very fidgety dish, but the lamb mince is already done and the potatoes are already done as well. It is important that we stick to our timing.
So we want to try and have this all done in half an hour so we can let the moussaka cook for about half an hour in the oven.
Moussaka is basically a Greek version of a lasagna, but instead of putting the pasta sheets, we put potato and eggplant.
Now you focus on that cream, put lots of love into it. I sure am.
The first thing I get onto is that bechamel sauce.
I want a lot of flavour.
With their bechamel, they put an egg in it. Have you ever seen that before? No. Maybe it's traditionally Greek thing. Yeah, it could be a Greek thing.
Adding eggs to a bechamel can be a little risky. The eggs can curdle and it can just taste weird if they cook really quickly. Grandma's definitely taught me how to do it right.
Do you want to come have a look at my portioning?
Do you need me to?
Yes, we're a team, mate.
Okay.
I love slicing. I love to slice things. Give me something and I'll slice it.
Yeah, that's good. Yep, so cut one and see what the first thickness is.
If we don't get these steaks the same size, it's not going to cook evenly. And, I've got to cook a whole lot of them. So this is going to be a pretty tough job.
This is beautiful Wagyu beef.
He's cutting it on an angle.
It's not. Oh, my God. He's being so rough for that meat. Look at that beef. Oh, Harry.
They're all very uneven. They're very uneven. He's going to find it really difficult to cook these.
Do you think these are ready, Len? Happy with these?
Yeah. Vic, I want them grilled a bit more. Are they done?
I think they're cooked.
Every Greek moussaka has layers of eggplant, potato, mincemeat, and your cream on top.
It's going to be full of flavour, there's no doubt, but is it? I don't know. Is it a competition dish?
There's a lot of talk on our sideline about moussaka not being a competition dish, but you know what I reckon? Anything that's done well is a competition dish.
Gentlemen, you're the béarnaise king?
I'm on the béarnaise menu, yeah. I want to make this thick and creamy, and when this is thick, probably to the consistency that I want the béarnaise to be, then I add the butter, and then I season.
Béarnaise is probably one of my top 3 best sauces in the world.
Pressure, right there. Oh. Top 3. The guy loves sauce. That's all he ever goes on about.
So if it's good, I might kiss you. If it's bad, I put my foot on your bum.
Okay, well, my mum taught me, so if it's bad, just give it to me gently, because she'll be shattered. If I get a kiss from Manu, there might be a few jealous girls out there.
30 minutes, that's all you got. Let's do this, guys.
Len, you worried about that eggplant? It was a bit chewy.
I just don't think those eggplants are cooked perfect. They look just soggy and bland, but we don't have time. We need to get it into the individual dishes and straight in the oven.
Vic, we've got 12 minutes to get these in the oven. That's the way I timed it.
I don't want to be the team going home tonight. We deserve to be here. We want to win this competition.
So stressful.
My hand's going to be sore by the end of this. You got to get onto those steaks pretty soon, yeah? Should I do one at a time or one steak at a time? Yeah. No way.
I think now what's happening is I'm just losing focus. My stress levels are starting to pick up. It's very important that these steaks are cooked to perfection. Two minutes each side. I usually serve my steak medium rare, always. However, with the quality of this steak, I want to serve it rare now.
Oh, pressure, Christo!
Bring me the cream. I can stick the cream on.
Yep. Honestly, I think it's a little bit dry. Maybe if we get them some of our recipes, they'd do a bit better.
Get them in now. Are the ovens hot? Yep. I get one in, we'll do the next tray underneath.
No, that's it.
All right, here we go.
Time is never our friend, it's always working against us. I'm feeling a little bit behind, like I need to be moving along a little bit quicker. I'm really worried that I just won't be able to plate this up.
They've only just put that griddle on. When I cook with a griddle, I always let it sit on the stovetop for an hour if I can.
Gosh, isn't it that hit now?
No, please don't, Harry.
I need to make certain this steak's cooked perfectly. Come on, baby.
Teams, you've got 50 minutes left. This is the main course. Have you done everything you can?
No, Harry. I'm worried for the boys. I would never cook steak on a griddle pan that hadn't had time to preheat.
Good boy.
This is going to be very touch and go, Christo, but I'm excited because they're such beautiful bits of steak. Really going to be pushing it here. There's a lot of steaks I need to get through. This is going to be so close.
I love the tension in kitchen headquarters. It's amazing.
None of these teams want to go home tonight.
All right, you want to work on the Greek salad? I'm going to get onto the curd.
My moussakas are in the oven, and Vic's going to get onto the lime curd for our dessert.
Mate, they are so on top of this. Paul and I obviously barracking for the twins. We've been with them since the start, the instant restaurant rounds, and yeah, we've got their back today. Well done, girls. Keep it together, doing well.
I need to get these steaks done. It's 10 minutes to go. Steaks aren't cooked, plates aren't even out. Christo's still working on his béarnaise.
Mate, got to get it perfect.
Are we happy with 2 minutes each side?
I wouldn't cook them much longer.
It doesn't seem like they're cooking the steak for long enough.
At Wagyu, you need to have all that beautiful fat inside melting.
I'm really happy with the way they're coming out.
The outside fat, there's so much of it. You either take it off or you render it.
You do have to cook it down.
Christo, I need to do the sauté beans. Do you want to start?
Mate, I'm not getting enough béarnaise now because I've changed it over 2 times.
I go into like crazy turbo mode. We need to do the beans. I'll do the beans. I'll do the potatoes.
Quick. Mate, I'm doing my best.
8 minutes.
How are they looking?
My moussakas are in the oven, and I'm so nervous. I feel like a worried Greek mother that has no clue how her kids are going to turn out.
Vic, I'm just going to put the full grill on and watch these guys like they're my kids.
John, Con, Steve, Jim, George, Sophia, Kula, Maria, and Mary. I love my children.
All right, they're getting there, Vic. That's a good sign.
Where's the onion garlic?
Harry and Christo, I've just realised there's not much time left on the clock. Look at them as rush there now.
Christo,
Sorry, mate. What's happened?
I need your help, bro.
I'm coming.
Mr. Béarnaise is still working on his béarnaise.
Pretty béarnaise focused.
Come on, Christo, work quicker.
Thanks, Bianca.
That's all right.
I'm not working as fast as I can or anything.
I need you to work on the...
I won't forget about these chips. I've
already done them.
Too much trouble all has. They crispy?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Guys, got 5 minutes left. Got to plate it up now.
Vic, check this guy. Check him. Quick. Vicky, I don't want him to burn. The grill's on. His family is waiting for him. He has to make it out alive. Come on, girls.
Should I start putting these steaks on the plate, Harry?
Yep.
That is a massive steak.
They're bigger than my head, I feel.
Steaks, I reckon, were before being trimmed about that big.
Yeah, they're about the size of my head.
Take this off? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I reckon maybe they shrunk to about that big.
Our salad is done. They're all out of the oven. I'm going to put these guys onto their plates.
I am still a little worried that our dish may be too simple. You know, you've got this just salad and moussaka. The judges expect a lot from you, and I'm hoping this is enough.
The salad looks a bit messy.
Rustic.
Guys, got 1 minute left. You got to push.
1 minute?
It looks so good, guys. Good job.
Oh, my God, okay, I hope this is enough.
Where are you going to put the beans?
Beans are going to have to go there, yeah?
Yeah.
I need salt. Where's that salt?
Keep going. Come on, guys. Come on. Push it home.
Look, I am worried about that guy because he's a bit dark.
Girls.
All right, here we go. We've got 30 seconds left. Have you done everything you can?
Vic, what are you doing?
Feeling really good. Watch out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
That one. Judges.
2, 1. That's it, guys. Time's up. Well done. Yeah. Good work, boys.
Looks good.
This looks really good.
Teams, take a break and we'll see you back here for your final dish.
We're heading out to the back of house, and we're proud of our effort. We've done the best that we can. We're happy. The béarnaise is like Manu's thing.
Do you know what, man?
I love making it.
If it comes back and he doesn't like it, I'm still will come and get your béarnaise every time.
Harry and Christo look so confident. I'm worried now, like I'm freaking out.
Timon has created Wagyu steak with béarnaise sauce and truffle chips.
I think the béarnaise sauce is beautifully done.
I'm happy that they've delivered a beautiful, smooth, strong béarnaise.
Béarnaise is the best thing on the table. That's it. The chips are soggy. The steak is raw. You know what I mean? It's a nice piece of beef. It's not cooked. I like rare steak. I can eat my steak blue.
Me too.
But the outside has to be seared, the fat has to be rendered. It can't be like that. If you send that in the restaurant, it will come straight back.
There was a lot to like about this dish on paper, but it just hasn't delivered.
That béarnaise is beautiful. I think the disappointment for me, though, is the chips.
It's raw fat. I'm really surprised the boys did that.
Let's try Team 2's baked moussaka with Greek salad.
There are some good flavours in there. It is a good, honest dish, but I'm finding it really just a little bit too oily and fatty on the mouth.
I actually love this dish. I think it's rustic and gorgeous, and I don't mind the fattiness at all. I think it's part of the whole feel of it.
I think the reason why it's a bit oily and a bit fatty is because the eggplant hasn't quite been seared enough.
It's been too quick or not enough. But apart from that, I'm loving the flavours of this moussaka.
Yum.
I think it's too oily, but pretty good moussaka.
I love the was it bechamel sauce?
Yeah.
I think it's delicious.
It is delicious.
I think it's tasty. I think it's really tasty.
Next,
This is last one, man. Last one.
dessert
This kind of looks like something you'd do with kids.
or disaster.
It's just not a memorable dish.
Here they come.
Get to it, teams.
I feel that with our entree and main, we didn't show that much technique. Maybe it was too simple, and maybe Harry and Christo cooked better than us. We need to make sure that this dessert is perfect.
It's time for dessert. You have 30 minutes, starting now.
Let's go, mate.
Let's get them out.
Let's do this. Last one, man. Last one.
Come on.
It's the final dish in Sudden Death, and we're making
Creme brulee with panna forte. Well, they look like they might have set. These brulees, they're hit and miss with us.
We need this dessert to be good. I think you've done a great job, mate.
How do they look, Christo?
They look good, but you can never tell till you open them.
First thing we do is take the espresso creme brulees out of the fridge.
Next thing we do is put them back in the fridge. Let's keep them in there until we need to start bruleeing.
Okay.
Let's keep them staying cold.
So basically, we've got a brulee against a raspberry banana cake.
And if done well, both of these desserts can finish off their menus so well.
What are you cooking for dessert, girls?
So we're doing a banana and raspberry cake with a dessert dukkha on top and a lime curd.
Dessert dukkha.
I love it, curd.
I've never actually seen sweet dukkha on dessert before.
I've never seen it before. As you know, dukkha is a blend of spices and nuts. And usually it's a little dip with your bread with a little bit of olive oil.
That is amazing.
We got to chop up these panna fortes, give them a slice, get the plates out.
I've been such a good carver today.
Panna forte is very hard to slice perfectly because, you know, it's so uneven. On top, it's like a little mountain range.
And inside, you've got all kinds
You've
of
got nuts and figs in the way.
Like that?
But even, yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty even. I want this to be perfect. Do you like these slices, or do you want me to make them better?
Try and trim them up. We'll get them all the similar size, maybe.
Why not check in with my old mate and ask him, is this right?
And smaller. I think two of them smaller, yeah.
Is this thin enough? Christo, is that what you want? Is this the size you want?
Yeah, but I don't think I know that's fine.
It's even too thin.
I just don't think they need to be as long.
I just wanted to make certain I was cutting it right.
This is it. Sudden death. One tin is going home. You need to pick up your pace. Hurry up.
Hey, girls, what have you still got to do?
Well, our dukkha's done, our cakes are done. We just got to do the cream cheese, and I'm making a second batch of lime curd. Vic, I want this cream cheese to be very smooth.
This dessert, it's not Greek, but it's our own creation. This could be our last time ever in Kitchen HQ, so it has to be awesome.
Do you think this presentation is all even, yeah? No. It's very rustic. Okay, are you happy with that? Yes?
This kind of looks like something you'd do with kids.
Teams, 5 minutes to go. Have you done everything?
Harry, are they all sliced? Sure they wouldn't be by now.
Yeah.
So Harry's been slicing panna forte 15 minutes. He's doing an amazing job, but we have to get onto these brulees.
How much sugar are you putting in, bro?
Not much.
This is what men do on a Sunday.
Brulee.
There's two dudes getting together, man on man, brulee sesh.
That's a good one.
Harry, you're great with a blowtorch.
What was that?
He just burned his arm with a stupid blowtorch.
Just burnt my arm. It's all right. Me.
How?
It's really hot.
Oh.
Vic, we have to plate up. Yeah, great.
What are they doing?
Putting a schmear.
Quite the schmear.
I think it needs more curd. I know Pete and Manu will go, you got this beautiful curd, and look how much you've got on there.
Do you think maybe a bit of cocoa over the top of the creme brulee?
Don't do it. No, you don't want to put anything on there.
Don't do it. Nah, just keep them as is.
Guys, you've got 1 minute left. This is your last 60 seconds.
Guys, you nearly done!
Oh my God, Harry, there's only a minute.
Good job, guys.
Vic, just on top. Really rustic, yeah. I'm going to put some little raspberries on the plate.
Hurry, Gary, get it done.
Let's do that.
What are you
slow.
doing? Don't add more.
15 seconds.
Just don't add more. Don't add more, seriously.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So good, guys.
Well done, girls.
We're twinning.
Well done, bro. Good job, mate.
Teams, thank you for your hard work. Take a rest and we'll see you back here for the final decision.
Thanks, bro. Ciao.
I'm worried that our dessert is a letdown. You know, it's not a wow dish. It's just very basic. I'm starting to doubt the whole dish.
Done the best we can.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Really proud of you.
You too. We know that not every element's been perfect, but we also know that we have done the very best job we can.
Chefs, it's time to taste the desserts. Teams who have created banana and raspberry cake with sweet dukkha and citrus curd.
I don't think it's a dessert worthy of an elimination. The cream cheese icing is a little pedestrian for a dessert. It's really just a cupcake.
It has quite a casual presentation. It is a cake on the plate. I think it falls more into the afternoon tea section.
Mine is moist, it's fine. I just think there's just too much going on. There's the banana, there's the lemon, there's the raspberry. They've put too many ingredients and they start fighting against each other.
It's just not a memorable dish. Let's try Team 1's dessert.
It's very thin, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just hope these creme brulees are set because we know the flavour is great. We have really no idea how this is going to play out.
Okay, on to Team 1's dessert.
The test.
We want these creme brulees to be set because we know the flavour is great.
We hope the technique doesn't let us down.
That's disappointing, isn't it?
It sure is. They did get beautiful flavour into the espresso mix, but it's really like a thick shake.
It's very runny.
It has good flavour, I'll give it that. But is it enough?
I'm worried that our menu might be too simple. You know, I'm hoping that they can see the love and effort we've put into all these dishes.
It's very tense standing in front of the judges. Although we see Helena and Vicky look very deflated, we didn't see their dishes. We don't know what they've cooked. So we've really no idea how this is going to play out.
Helena and Vicky, Harry and Christo. Sudden Death is your chance to show us what you can do to produce your best three-course meal. Helena and Vicky, for entree, you created saganaki mussels with dill pita bread. For main course, baked moussaka with Greek salad. And for dessert, banana and raspberry cake with sweet dukkha and citrus curd.
It's time to hear what the judges thought of your three-course meals. Karen?
Thanks, menu. Girls, your entree and main put me in grease. The mussels, perfectly cooked, plump and delicious. Your main course, the moussaka, overall, it was a little fatty for me. Now, your dessert, presentation-wise, it was a bit clumsy. I score you a 6.
If Karen's given us a 6, then God knows what the others are going to give us.
I actually like the lamb fat, but, you know, I thought it gave a richness to the dish. Dessert, you know, I want fireworks when I have dessert. Your dish, I was just left feeling a little bit ordinary. Overall, the cake was just too big. So for this, I give you 6.
Your main course, moussaka, I found the eggplant a little underdone, but great flavour and a really beautiful traditional dish. Unfortunately, your dessert disappointed me a little bit. Your first two courses tonight had me sitting at Yaya's kitchen table. So for that, I give you a 7.
Right now, there's a bit of a theme going through all the judges. They don't like the eggplant and they don't like the dessert. This is not a good sign.
Girls, your moussaka was a rustic, hearty rendition of a classic Greek dish, and I absolutely adored it. Dukkha on a dessert I thought was a great idea, but as it was, I found it just a tad uninspiring. So tonight I give you a 7.
Hale and Vicky, your entree. Your mussels were plump and juicy, and they were very well cooked.
I love that you put the mussels in there still with about 30 minutes to go and sort of just turn down the heat and just let them open up nice and slowly and let the mussels infuse that sauce.
Your main course, moussaka. I really love moussaka, and yours was beautiful.
And then came your dessert. It wasn't competition worthy. It didn't excite any of us really around the table.
I knew the whole time that our dessert was not competition worthy. It had no wow factor.
Helen and Vicky, for your entire menu, I give you a 7.
Helena and Vicky, for your menu this evening, I score you a 7. That gives you a grand total score of 40 out of 60.
Right now, we don't feel confident. We are convinced that we're going home.
Harry Christo, for entree, you created tuna carpaccio with citrus soy dressing. For main course, Wagyu beef with béarnaise and truffle chips. And for dessert, espresso creme brulee.
Harry Christo, tuna carpaccio. I thought you were going to ruin that piece of tuna with too much raw garlic. But you know what? You've changed my mind.
I love the way the tuna was cut, evenly, perfect. I love the dressing that you had there, well balanced. Fellas, dish of the day. It was sensational.
Oh, that is music to my ears.
Main course, steak and chips. 2 more minutes on either side. It would have given it that caramelisation and it just would have sung.
And that béarnaise, Christo, I'm ecstatic about this béarnaise.
Yes.
It was as good as I could have made it myself.
Hearing that, pretty much, I'm the happiest guy in the room right now.
So, thank you very much.
I think you owe him a kiss.
Sorry?
I think you owe him a kiss. You said you would kiss him if you liked it.
Yeah! Well done, man. That's awesome.
Kiss on the cheek from Manu. It's very French of him.
Priceless.
Very good.
Desserts, classic creme brulee. When you got it out of the oven, I could see there was a little bit of wobble. You decided to put it in the fridge. If you have left it on the side, you would have still kept on cooking a little.
I think your flavour was right. It was just technique let you down today.
It's time to hear what the guest judges have to say. Karen?
I'm quite surprised to see that you guys did the tuna carpaccio. It was really pretty, simple, refined, almost feminine on the plate. Main course, when it comes to Wagyu, you need to sear both the flat sides, but also the edges of the steak. And when your dessert came to the table, it was a little undercooked, but good coffee flavour. Overall, I score you a 6.
Technically, we let ourselves down, but we still...
Six is respectable.
Yeah.
I think the tuna carpaccio is one of those wonderful ways to start a menu, and yours was, for me, perfect. Your espresso creme brulee had such wonderful espresso flavours. It was such a shame that it didn't set. So tonight I give you a 6.
I think with meat like Wagyu in particular, you need to get that lovely caramelisation around the meat. Then we come to dessert. The pomme farci was delicious. The brulee was just too runny. Unfortunately, there were a couple of things that let you down. So for that, I score you a 5.
Harry Christo, how are you guys?
Good, thanks.
Your Wagyu steak, my steak was raw. The fat wasn't rendered. Guys, your creme brulee, great flavour, but then again, just not cooked. If you stay, you're really going to need to pull your socks up. I give you a 4.
Now it's looking like...
It's going to be really hard to...
It could be slipping away from us.
The score I'm giving you for the 3-course meal is a 6.
The score I'm giving you for your menu this evening is a 6.
At this stage, I'm not sure if we've won or we're going home, because we can't really count.
So, Harry and Christo, that gives you a grand total score of 33 out of 60.
Helen and Vicky, congratulations. You remain in the competition.
I'm shocked. The whole time we were doubting ourselves, thinking we didn't make it through, and we actually survived.
Harry and Christo, that means that you are eliminated from the competition.
Harry and Christo, you're going to be sorely missed by not only Manu and I, but all the teams around you.
I don't think we could have got this far, honestly, without the people around us. They've been amazing.
It's their belief and faith that really helped Christo and I every day.
Friends for life?
Definitely.
Harry and Christo, we're very sorry to see you go.
We're very close to these boys. They're going to leave a big hole that no one can fill.
Oh, thank you.
Knowing that we're leaving these people is probably the hardest thing that we've done in this competition.
Really, really going to miss Harry and Christo. I don't want to say goodbye.
Oh, it goes up.
We came into this competition wide-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Just slip your number on it.
We didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into.
I've had a few accidents.
Although it's a cooking competition,
This was delicious.
it's bigger than food. Food creates memories, and food creates good times.
Guns look good, Harry.
This competition really does highlight the fact that we will be forever best mates.
Can you do me up?
I don't think we're mates anymore. I think we're brothers.
Au revoir and good luck.
Thanks, guys. Let's do this.
Hey, guys. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Love you. Love you more.
Tomorrow on My Kitchen Rules.
Today you'll be making lunch for the entire construction site.
Teams get a little hot around the barbie.
Oh my God, that's not good.
But it's not just the food
That's really spicy. Eat it if you dare.
that gets temperatures rising.
Secret to a tradie's heart is meat.
There you go, mate.
And a bit of cleavage.
That one's just for you.
As the girls get their flirt on
Oh, hello.
to stay away from sudden death.
How can I entertain you, fellas?